Hello, I'm Jessica Mahoney, one of your librarians here on the Franklin College campus. Today, I'm going to share with you a research guide that will assist you in your search and access of articles for your Earth Science 118 course. To get started, we're going to visit the library website at library.franklincollege.edu. Underneath the research tabs, you'll notice a link to our research guides. So that is where we're going to find the guide today that you're going to begin working with. You'll notice here that the research guides are divided into 3 different categories: by course, by topic, by major. Today, because we are working with a very specific course, I'm going to ask you to navigate here, choosing ESC 118 Earth Science. Very particular to your research task, so we will hit go. In doing so, you are now on the ESC 118 Research Guide page, where you can see we're going to connect to resources that are recommended for you in your study of Earth science. Importantly, there are light bulbs listed throughout this research guide that will give you tips and suggestions for using the resources that I am sharing today. Over here on the left, you'll notice the home, locate articles, learn to summarize, and importantly, how to cite those sources when you use them. We'll take a look at the locate articles page. In doing so, you're going to see that the page is essentially divided into 2. Your tips, those little light bulb moments, appear here at the top. How to locate current articles, how to find relevant articles, and how to access full text. We'll think about these current articles first. All of the databases that you're going to work in are going to give you an option to sort or filter. So definitely, as you are looking within the last 6 months, the last calendar year, you'll want to take the time to sort by newest or most recent. If that's not an option, or you just want a little more control over your search, look for a filter, probably on the left or the right, that says publication date, so you can actually choose for your results to come back in within a certain time frame. Find relevant articles. The tip for this is that many of your databases, either at the top or at the side, will have a limiter that allows you to choose environment, science, or space. Can definitely be an effective limiter in helping you find those articles particular for your topic. And then, of course, source. Please make sure as you take the time to dig into these databases that you're also considering that the bulk of your information needs to come from press, such as magazine or newspaper, because it is current. It hasn't had time to go through those academic channels. So you're most likely going to find your most current information in magazines and or newspapers. And then the last tip is about accessing the full text of a document. Most of the databases will allow you to discover lots and lots of information. Not always will they allow you to access it. So make sure when you're working within the databases that you look for limiters that say full text. Click on that so that you're able to access the most current information right there on your computer, and it's ready for download. Scrolling down the page and keeping these tips in mind, there are listed here several different databases that are going to connect you to popular Earth science articles, both within the fields of magazines and newspaper. You'll see, in addition to the name of the database, that we've got just a quick bit of information to let you know in Academic Search Complete, for example, that you will find access to magazines and newspaper articles. Discover Magazine, Google News, Science Daily, Nexus Uni, great if you want to tie in an international spend, but you can also localize by United States and Indiana. And the same is also true in US Newsstream. So if you do need to get a little more specific, particularly with our local area, you can fine tune by Indianapolis Star or other papers that might be of importance. When you are digging in and working through this information and you find a couple of articles that you're ready to summarize for class, pay attention to the Learn to Summarize page here on the left. This page gives you some tips on preparing to write and how to write your summary. Below are a couple of writing resources that will help you be even more successful in this area. And last but not least, when you scroll back up the page, you have the option to cite your sources, or at least to learn a little more about them. Clicking here is going to give you information about how to follow the MLA template. The template here is most specific to magazines and newspapers. So there is an example and a template here to get you started, as well as other online tools that may help you build the citation. And for those of you that prefer Handbook or the Purdue Online Writing Lab, there are links here to help get you started on that. When all is said and done, as you begin working and following throughout the course of your research, if you do have any questions, please come back to the home page. You'll note when you scroll down here on the left-hand side, contact information and email address. Please know that I am always here to help you and look forward to helping you with your research. Thank you.